if there's a problem and things. And I'm sure that the clerk of the House and the clerk of the Senate will be including those, what needs to be done to protect the public, to protect us, to make us to the highest level that we need to be in this training. And so I trust them, and they'll develop that appropriate course. And so I hope we can defeat this amendment.
Shall amendment number 2 be passed by? All those in favor say aye. Aye. All those opposed, no.
No.
The ayes have it. The amendment is passed by the sufficient hands for ayes and nays. Shall amendment number 2 be passed by? Clerk will close the roll.
Ayes 50, noes 49.
Ayes 50, noes 49. Amendment number 2 is passed by.
Mr. Speaker, I have a motion.
Delegate from Carolina, Delegate Orrock.
Mr. Speaker, I'd move to pass by amendment number 3.
Delegate Orrock moves to pass by amendment number 3. The delegate from Fairfax, Delegate Watts.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Speaking to the motion to pass by amendment number 3.
Delegate has the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. This amendment, above all of the amendments, is what we are saying to the public that we take responsibility for. We are not saying it's going to be decided by somebody else, however much we might respect somebody else. This is guidance to, if that's your measure, then just take this as guidance, that you're willing to look at the face of anyone who approaches you on this issue and say, this is what I support. I am your elected official. I take responsibility for saying what the basic outline of the policy of the House of the General Assembly should be. I hope it will be the pleasure of the body to reject the motion to pass by.
Delegate from Shenandoah, Delegate Gilbert.
Mr. Speaker, speaking to the motion.
Delegate has the floor.
Mr. Speaker, this is us taking responsibility for this issue. By having our clerks develop this policy, we are saying to the world that we are, pursuant to your letter, being accountable for the things we do here and for the things that go on in the buildings that we occupy and operate, and that we are taking responsibility for this issue. And I think this is much ado about nothing, and we are being very aggressive and very forward-thinking and very responsive to this issue, and we have been for some time. And so I appreciate everybody being willing to work with us on this, but we are being responsive, and we are being proactive, and we are being responsible, and we are being accountable to the public on this issue with this bill, and I would ask that we pass by this amendment.
Shall amendment number 3 be passed by? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, no.
No.
The ayes have it. The amendments passed through. There's sufficient enough for ayes and nays. Shall amendment number 3 be passed by? Clerk will close the roll.
Ayes 50, noes 49.
Ayes 50, noes 49. Amendment 3 is passed by. The delegate from Chesterfield, Delegate Robinson.
All right, Mr. Speaker, I think we've said an awful lot about this bill already. And I, again, would like to have the House engross the bill and pass it to its 3rd reading.
Shall the bill be engrossed and passed to its 3rd reading? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, no. The ayes have it. The bill is engrossed and passed to its 3rd reading.
Mr. Speaker, that completes today's calendar.